Y'all, it's your girl, NAE. Hey, let me stop. But y'all is about to watch part 2 of the Q&A. So get some popcorn, sit back, and relax. Can you whistle? There we go. Describe yourself in a single sentence. Describe yourself in a single sentence. Genuine, funny, respectful, intelligent, pretty. That wasn't really a sentence, it was a list, but works. Did you dream last night? Not that I recall. Did your mother go to college? Yes, she did, baby, and she's making money, baby, so don't worry about her. But yes, my mom did go to college. And my dad did too. Do you believe in love at first sight? I feel like you don't just look at somebody and be like, oh, I love them. Like, they gonna be my soulmate. But I feel like you can see somebody and be like, whoa, they fine. Or like, girl. Like, you can look at somebody and be like that. And then eventually develop a love for them. But I do not believe in no damn love at first sight. I believe in like at first sight. Impressed at first sight. Those all sound a little better. Love at first sight, y'all making love seem too easy, too out there, like too, like you could just look at somebody and be like, I love you. Like, no, I don't believe in that. Do you have a garden? No. Do you have a hidden dream? Do you have a hidden dream that you've never shared with anyone? I don't have hidden dreams. All my dreams are in the light because I want to accomplish them. Do you have a tattoo? No, I don't have tattoos, but like I get the thought of wanting a tattoo, but I also can't take the pain, so I don't think I would, be getting a tattoo soon, but I have thought about it, and I've got my nose pierced. My pain tolerance is very, 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 very low. Like, I got 2 holes in my ears. The first holes I don't remember because I was like 8 months when I got it. And then my second hole, I got that when I was like 14, and I literally made them do both sides at the same time because if I felt one and it hurt, I probably wasn't going to be able to sit still and actually take the second one. So I told them to just do both of them at the same time and get it out the way. And that's why I don't have any tattoos. My pain tolerance is very low. I don't want somebody to start on me and then they not be able to finish. And I also don't want to get something on my body that can hinder me from excelling. So like some jobs nowadays, like the police field, you want to become a police officer, they're starting to lean more towards like if you have visible tattoos, they're gonna go on to the next person. So I don't want to be victim to that. I don't want to fall victim to that. So I've thought about tattoos. I don't have any tattoos, and if I did get a tattoo, it would be very small and it probably wouldn't be visible to just anybody. Do you have a whole lot of acquaintances or just a few very close friends? Why? I feel like I got a lot of acquaintances, and really when I think about acquaintances, like, it's my coworkers. My acquaintances, my coworkers, and anybody that I talk to on social media. No, I don't have any close friends besides one, LaShante. Y'all seen her on my channel. If you didn't see that video, go and watch it. It's the best friend tag, something like that. I'll figure it out. Put it in the description. But yeah, that's my closest friend. We've been friends for the longest, so yeah. I got a lot of acquaintances though, mainly acquaintances. Do you have any allergies? I don't think I have allergies. I never really grew up around allergies or being told that I have allergies to be like, I got allergies. But like when I'm getting, like I could tell when I'm getting sick because some days I'll just be sneezing, and like I'll just feel like congested up here. Like my eyes feel low and like my face not tight, but like you know when you first wake up, how your face feel, like you just feel like that's how I feel like when I'm just sneezing the whole time. Like after I sneeze, it'll just feel like stuffed here. Yeah, basically. I don't think I have allergies, but I don't really know the signs of allergies. I know people sneeze when they have allergies, so no, I don't have allergies. Just put it like that. Do you have pets? No, I don't have any pets. Do you hold any convictions that you would be willing to die for? Convictions that you would be willing to die for? When I hear convictions, I think of jail. I've never been convicted, so no. Do you know a hoarder? No, I don't know no hoarders, and I'm thankful that I don't. Do you know any triplets? No, I don't know any triplets. I don't know any twins. I want to have twins though, but I don't know. I mean, I accept if I have twins, but I don't think I really want twins. I don't know why I said that. Do you know how to pump your own gas? Of course I know how to pump my own gas. I'm very big on being independent. Really me, myself, and anybody that's raised by me. So my daughters and my sons, they're going to be very independent, being able to do everything on their own. Not everything because I can't do everything on my own, but anything that I need, I could do it on my own. So anything that my kids need, such as putting gas in their car, they're going to be able to do that on their own. Even though I do have a boyfriend and he pumps my gas, yes he does, I still know how to pump my gas because when my boyfriend ain't there or when I don't have a boyfriend, who's going to pump my gas? You got to think for yourself. Even if it's beneficial for you then, you got to think for yourself in the long run. Do you love dancing? When I dance, I kind of can't breathe, so I like to, if I could dance, then yes, I like to try to dance, but I can't dance, so no, I don't love dancing, but I do love dancing. Do you love your job? The job I'm at right now, yes, I do love my job. I feel like I'm respected. I know the job so well that I could just do it. I do love my job. My job is very nice. I would want to get paid more, but can't ask for too much. Hopefully, a couple years, my salary increases, you know, based off the work that I'm putting in. And within 5 to 7 years, within 5 years, I will be a lawyer. A beginning lawyer. Like that's when I would just be becoming a lawyer in about 5 years. But then I'll be richer than your mama. So yeah, I'm not really complaining about money right now. Do I love my job? Yes, and I'm satisfied with my job. Do you prefer kissing? Do you prefer kissing or cuddling? I prefer cuddling because I don't just want to kiss all the time. And cuddling is actually soothing, especially when you're trying to go to sleep or when you just feel sad or when you're just chilling. Do you prefer that people shoot straight with you or temper their words? Why? So basically from that, do you prefer that people shoot straight with you or temper their words? And why? I feel like that goes back to what I was saying about my teacher and like the way she approached me. I feel like you should temper your words, and what I get from that is like, you know, just say it how it comes, or think like, think of a different way to say it, like, you know, not be so with it. So I think I want people to temper their words when they, you know, when they approach me. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? I've never seen either one, so I prefer neither. Do you really know all the words to your national anthem? Hell no, I don't. We can get on America and why I respect them, but then again I don't, and why I do some things, and then again I don't. So no, I do not know all the words to the national anthem. Now I've heard it over the course of my life, so I do know some of the words, but I don't know the words to the song. Like I don't just go to YouTube and type in the national anthem and play it in my car. Do you remember your dreams? I actually sometimes I do, but it has to be like fresh. Like when I first wake up, that's when I remember them best, and then from there on, well, really I remember them best while I'm asleep, and then from there on, it's just like I remember, and then like I remember like significant parts, and then I'll forget like the parts leading up or after. Do you see the glass as half empty or full empty? I kind of don't get that question. Do you sing in the shower? Yes, I sing in the shower. I sing in the car. I'm always singing, honestly. I love music. That is my favorite getaway from the world is music. Do you sleep with the lights on or off? I sleep with the lights off and the window open, and it's freezing cold in my room with the ceiling fan on, with a big blanket for me to wrap up in. Do you spell the color gray Grey or Gray? I spell it Gray. Now, when I was younger, I used to spell it Grey. What's the correct spelling? What's the difference? I don't know, but either way, if I see either one of them, I know what it is. Like I know it's gray. Do you take any pills or medication daily? No, I don't. I'm actually a very healthy person, and I'm thankful for that. Does your name make any interesting anagrams? I don't know what an anagram is, so I'm going to skip that question. Have you ever been in a beauty pageant? I've never been in a beauty pageant, but I've been in a fashion show. And I don't even remember how I got the opportunity, but it was at a mall. It was at the mall in the city that I live in. We got to like go into Gorman's. It was like for Gorman's. It was a fashion show for Gorman's, and basically they let you go through their store and pick like 3 outfits, and then you would model those outfits. I remember I did that. I don't remember what outfits I picked, but I know they had to be ugly because now I don't wear none of the stuff I would have ever wore back then. And I liked it. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, I have. And what did I get? I got the chicken Alfredo. Have you ever dated 2 people at one time? No. What's the point? How do you date 2 people at once? How? I can't even get into that because I have no knowledge or experience with that. Have you ever had Indian food? I'm not really the type of person that tries new stuff. Like I like to try new stuff, but when it comes to food, I'm very I wouldn't say I'm picky, but I'm very conscious on what I'm eating. So like I want to try crab legs so bad, but like when I get it to my mouth, it smells so fishy that I just can't. Like I just be like, "Rrr." So, no, I've never had Indian food. I plan on, being more open with my taste buds. Have you ever had to wear a uniform to school? Yes, my elementary school, I actually had to wear uniforms every day. When I first started at that elementary school, we wore uniforms every day, and then on Fridays we could wear regular clothes. But then over time, they just made it to where it's like uniform all the time. Have you ever ridden on a motorcycle? Yes, I have. My grandpa likes motorcycles. He has motorcycles. He's ridden motorcycles since I've been younger, and I've had plenty of opportunities to ride. I have, as long as I had closed-toe shoes and long pants. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes, who hasn't? Especially if you're a 2000s baby. 2001 babies, where y'all at? Have you suffered a fracture? Yes, actually. I fractured a ligament in my leg or my ankle. It was in my ankle. So basically, I was in ninth grade. I was reunited with my friends from middle school, and like I was staying at my friend's house with like 3 other friends, and we were gonna go down the street to our other friend's house, like literally down the street, like maybe a block or 2. So it's like late, and we decided to do that. So we snuck out my friend's window, and we started, walking down the street and everything. Then when we like hit the corner, we heard sirens. So I heard sirens. I'm like, oh heck no, I ain't getting caught out here. So guess what we all started doing? We all started running, and like over half of us fell, which was crazy. And the whole time it was a freaking ambulance. This was an ambulance, not even a police car, and we are running. So like as I'm running, I tried to get out of the street because it was a car like behind me, like trying to come down the street. So I'm getting out the street so they can go. And when I'm trying to transfer over from like the street and get over onto the sidewalk, my foot like went on the curb like this, and I fell. There was nothing I can do. It honestly hurt. Like I couldn't run anymore. If that was the police, I would have been caught because of that. My best friend, LaShante, she helped me back to the house. And then when I went to sleep, like I fell asleep with the ice on there, which I don't think I should have did that. But I was hoping if I fall asleep with the ice on here, when I wake up in the morning, it will be A1. No, I woke up in the morning. It was horrible. The ice spilled all over the bed. I called my mom and I told her that I needed to go to the doctor because something is wrong with my ankle. I could barely walk. I fell asleep and put ice on there, and nothing changed. So we went to convenient care, and so we went to convenient care, and they basically like did an x-ray and all of that, and they told me that I fractured a ligament. So I had to like have crutches and I think some type of medicine. So yes, I have had I have had a fracture, but I've never had a broken bone ever. And I'm thankful for that because my mom is like very bad at breaking bones, especially her ankles. So have you ever urinated in a pool? Yes, I have peed in a pool a lot of times. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have. Have you ever taken karate lessons? I actually did once. My dad took me and my brothers. He put us in karate. He wanted us to be like the Xander Kung Fu gang. Wait, Kung Fu and karate is 2 different things. He wanted us to be the Xander Karate gang, and he put us like in a trial class. Put us in a trial class at some karate school. Basically, like the first week was free, and then after that you got to pay. So you know how long we was there. We was there for a week. Then after that, we just stopped going. Have you ever won a trophy or an award? What was it for? I've won an award for Best Newcomer of the Year. When I was running track in high school, I had transferred from one high school in my hometown to another high school in my hometown, and based off of my performance that year, I was considered the Best Newcomer of the Year. And I was running track, if I didn't say that already. Have you ever taken self-defense lessons? I never taken self-defense lessons, but I have fought with my brothers and my siblings and my cousins, and I've learned from my dad to beat that ass if I need to. So I think I have some self-defense skills, but I've never taken like professional lessons. And I would definitely take some self-defense lessons, because if somebody run up on me, I want that to be the end. Have you ever visited a country outside of your continent? No, I've actually never left the United States. I've never left Illinois, honestly. Have you forgiven yourself for past personal failures? Why or why not? Um, Definitely, I can't think of no past personal failures, but if I fail, I'm not going to just like beat myself up or make myself feel bad about it. I'm gonna just keep going. Like, I'm not the type of person to just make myself depressed. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Which one is your favorite? I've never read or watched any of those because they just don't interest me. Like, that is not my type of entertainment. And not even just the books, because I I could read as long as it's a good book. If I like the book, it's gonna make me want to keep reading. So, no, I haven't watched or read any of them, and I don't really plan on it. How are you different from your dad? The crazy thing is, me and my dad are a lot alike. Like, when it comes to our thought process, our tempers, our knowledge, you know, things like that. How are you different from your mother? Um, I'm actually a lot like my mom too. My mom is emotional and I am emotional. Like, we can cry so easy. Like, little stuff can make us cry over the years. Like, I watched my mom, like when we watched movies, if it was the sad part, my mom was the type to like cry, but I wasn't. But like now, being the age I am now, when I watch stuff, I cry. So, I'm not really different from my parents, but I'm more so like my parents. How are you feeling right now? Honestly, right now, I'm feeling good, feeling great. My life is busy, like very busy. Today is one of my days off where I get to just relax. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm satisfied with my life right now. I don't have no reason to complain. I'm very blessed. So I feel good right now. Are you glad that you are like your dad? Um, yes, because like now that I'm becoming older, I'm starting to think differently, like thinking as a person, like looking at our parents. The things that I'm doing now, my parents already did. The things I got a whooping for when I was a kid, my parents already got a whooping for that. Like, they literally have went through stuff that I haven't went through, and now I'm starting to, go through that. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, right, like when you're a kid, you kind of dumb to stuff. Not saying that you as a person are dumb, but like when it comes to certain topics, you're dumb to those topics. So like being a kid and I don't know, think about some grown folks talk. Um, you don't, and you being told like you wouldn't understand, like you gotta wait till you get older. Um, I feel like we all are alike, and then we all grow, and that's what our parents did. They grew and then left us behind to grow. So I'm glad that me and my dad are alike. I'm glad that I can portray him through myself, even though that's not something I try to do. And I'm glad that it's very clear who my dad is. I'm thankful that I don't have to like question who my dad is or anything like that. Um, how are you glad that you and your mother, that How are you glad that you are like your mother? How are you glad? I don't know why it's being asked like that, but I'm also glad I'm like my mom too. So basically, I feel like I'm like my dad when it comes to the knowledge part. Like my dad is very smart. You would be very surprised, especially if you see him. Not saying that my dad is stupid or anything, but you wouldn't expect as much knowledge as he has in his brain to come from his mouth. Like my mom, my mom is very like about her shit. So I feel like that's where I get that from when it comes to making sure I got everything done. I make sure I go to work to pay my bills. I make sure I go to school to set myself up for the future and making my own money and, you know, making big money. Like I get that from my mom, but the intelligence I get that from my dad, and my mom is very intelligent too, but I get my intelligence from my dad, and like my adulthood from my mom. How difficult is it for you to forgive someone who refuses to apologize? I feel like if I'm requesting an apology, or I feel like I deserve an apology, and you don't want to give me one, then we're clearly bumping heads, because clearly I feel disrespected enough for you to apologize to me, and you don't feel like you need to. So it would be, I wouldn't say I wouldn't forgive them, but I'm definitely a person that holds grudges. I don't know where I get that from, but yeah. How difficult is it for you to be honest even when your words may be hurtful or unpopular? It's really not hard for me to be honest, especially if you piss me off. If you piss me off, you're gonna get the full honesty. I'm not gonna care about your feelings at that point, especially like I treat people how they treat me. So if you make me feel sad, I'm gonna make you feel sad. If you piss me off, I'm gonna piss you off. If you hurt my feelings, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. That's just me. That's just, you know, that's just how that goes. There's somebody outside playing some loud music and it's really making me mad because, come on now, it's 8:50 in the morning. The next question is, how do you replenish your energy? When it comes to replenishing my energy, I would say I listen to music. Like, music is definitely my getaway. I don't know what I would do without music. Music helps me start my day, helps me end my day, gets me through work. Like, music is everything to me. Wow, the next question was, how does music matter to you? And I just explained it, so, you know, I'm not going to answer that again, but yeah. So that is the end of my Q&A. I hope. All right, y'all, if y'all like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section on what you want me to do next.